Aetheria Dreamweaver. Aetheria Dreamweaver floated in the opulence of her crystalline library ship, the Aetheria's Dream. Shelves of living light pulsed with the knowledge of 1,000 dead worlds, and the viewport offered a serene, perpetual ballet of nebulae. She was the last curator, the final rememberer. Yet amidst this silent, comfortable splendor, a profound emptiness gnawed at her. She did not just want to remember the universe, she wanted to feel its pulse one last time, to find a whisper of another living soul, to know she was not just a ghost reading her own obituary. The ancient star chant spoke of the Whispering Veil, a nebula so dense with temporal anomalies and psychic echoes that it was said to mirror the heart of any who entered. It was forbidden, a graveyard for ships and sanity. With a trembling hand that belied her resolve, Aetheria input the coordinates. The Aetheria's Dream shuddered violently as it tore through the nebula's boundary. Outside, the serene cosmos vanished, replaced by a chaotic swirl of violet and gold dust, and a faint, discordant hum began to vibrate through the ship's very bones, sound like a million voices speaking at once. Days bled into weeks. Aetheria learned to navigate not by sight, but by feeling, her mind attuning to the nebula's strange rhythms. She discovered the hum was not noise, but a song, the residual echo of all the lives that had ever passed through this space. She built a resonator from her ship's comms array, a fragile harp of light and sound. And then she heard it. Not an echo, but a clear, distinct voice, a gentle, inquisitive thought impression from a being of pure energy named Lyra, who had also come seeking connection. In their silent, luminous conversations, Aetheria found the communion she had ached for. But the nebula demanded a toll for its secrets. To stabilize the connection with Lyra, Aetheria had to tether the resonator to her ship's core life support system. The moment the bond solidified, a feedback surge of raw, ancient memory ripped through the Aetheria's Dream. Alarm shrieked as entire banks of her library, the histories of galaxies, the poetry of extinct species, erased themselves in a blinding flash of light, sacrificed to power the fragile thread between two lonely souls. The weight of that loss was a physical blow, the silence that followed deafening. When she finally emerged from the veil, the familiar stars seemed colder, quieter. The Aetheria's Dream was a hollow vessel, its vast knowledge now a ghostly absence. Aetheria was no longer just the last starfarer, she was the keeper of a different, more painful truth. She had gained a profound, silent friendship with Lyra, a connection that spanned the void, but she had paid for it with the memory of worlds. She sailed on, forever changed, a curator no longer of the past, but of a fragile, living present. Her ship a lighter, lonelier, and yet more meaningful arc.